back, guys. It's Dr. Somji.
Hi, I'm Hinal, and we are reviewing something that I've been wanting to look at for a long time, actually.
Yeah, you've been getting a lot of requests for this.
Yeah, Kylie Skin.
I actually like the font. I think it's quite nice.
Yeah.
I think it's really kind of slick. I like the product.
I like
the
actual
packaging.
Yeah, the bottles are good quality. They look very nice.
Nice bespoke packaging, I think, actually. So this is quite good.
What do you think about the colour?
You know me, I'm a maverick, you know. I like baby colours, but probably not this. I think the brand is clear in its direction and who it's marketing at. So younger female population, it seems like. So, you know, I would feel a bit strange having this on my thing, but you know. Here's the first product, the foaming face wash. What did you think of this product?
I actually thought it was really, really nice. It felt quite luxurious.
Yeah.
Again, the foam didn't turn into water.
Yeah.
And it stayed quite a thick consistency and got absorbed into the skin. It was really nice.
So, you know, a lot of people online have been reviewing this quite well. Main ingredients, obviously, water. You got cocoa glycinate, betaine in there as well, and cocoa-8, glycerin. These are all things that are going to help the skin barrier.
Yeah.
So not drying things out. You got capryl glycol as well, and some citric acid. So you're going to get some exfoliation from this. It's not going to cleanse as well as you want it to cleanse, because I would have wanted to see, especially from a foaming wash, maybe some nice acids in there. AHAs, BHAs.
Lacking a little bit.
Yeah, lacking a little bit in that point of view. And then you come up with fragrance. Yeah. So unfortunately, they've added fragrance into this. So this means that for sensitive skin types, people prone to sensitivities, reactions, or even if you're, and you have to remember who this skincare is targeted at, younger population. So if they're going to be starting to use products with perfuming at a younger age, they're going to be screwed as they get older.
Yeah, I
because
agree.
they'll just have so many sensitivities.
Yeah.
So it's a real no-no. I think that obviously if you're going to lead the industry, you're going to try and be a good example. Including fragrance in there is not great. And it probably doesn't smell so bad anyway, because there's no real there's no real kind of very active ingredients in there anyway.
Yeah.
You know, it's a shame because you got some nice kind of kiwi oil in there, some sodium hyaluronate in there, some decent ingredients. You know, so it'll clean the skin, and that's all it will do.
Yeah, I reckon. I mean, you could probably clean your makeup with like a double cleanse, which you should be doing anyway. Yeah. If you're wearing makeup.
Yeah, you can clean it, but you know, it won't strip the skin either.
No,
so,
you just won't really get any benefit from it.
Yeah, but I mean, look, at the price point, it's, what is it? How much is it? It's £26 and $24.
Yeah.
So
it's quite a lot.
It's quite a lot for that.
For something that's not going to improve.
At 30 mils, it feels small, right?
Yeah.
I would expect a larger amount for a cleanser, actually. So, and I'm not sure how long this would last. The next product is the face moisturizer. Yeah. So for some reason, you got me one and you got yourself one. Was there any reason for this?
No, it was just purely an accident.
So you doubled ordered.
That's how excited I was.
I mean, look, in first thing, this goes on quite smoothly. It's not drying. It's not sticky. It's not tacky. It's a neutral
quite nice.
smell.
It smells very silky.
Yeah, it almost feels like there's a little bit of silicone in there, but it doesn't feel so silicone. Yeah, there's actually silicone in there.
There is, yeah.
So again, like, there's no real need. Like, silicone is not bad for the skin. When you read these things online saying it's bad for the skin, it actually isn't. But it's just bad for the environment. Yeah. You got some nice shea butter in there, glycerin like we talked about, a little bit of cocoa capryolate as well. It's all a very top trending ingredient. Sweet almond oil, oat bran extract. All of these things are pretty good. Let's have a look here. You've got some citrus and some orange peel extract in there, so that I think just helps balance out the smells. So, you know, overall, it's not a terrible product. It's full of like kind of nice moisture boosting ingredients. But what I notice is that after about 5-10 minutes, it doesn't feel moisturized anymore.
It doesn't.
I feel like I need more. So I think that there's some great ingredients in here, but they're probably not in.
There's a lot of ingredients in here.
Yeah, but that's not a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing.
No, it's not.
I think that there's not enough for the skin barrier in here. So I would have liked to have seen some ceramides, which would have been fantastic. or something, because it's a moisturizer and it doesn't feel like I put a moisturizer on.
Yeah, it did initially, but it's literally just soaked in.
Yeah, so some good ingredients list, but probably not in the concentration that you want it to be. And again, at a price level of £27, I think that's pretty expensive for what it is. So, you know, I think possibly decent product, decent ingredients, nothing terrible in here that's going to cause problems for skin. But if it's just a light moisturizer you need and you've got maybe oily skin type, it's probably going to be a good option.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the Kylie Skin Vitamin C. I've got to say, I actually like this.
The bottle's nice.
I think it's really good because it's glass. You can't feel this, but you may hear it. Yeah. So actually it's good because it protects it from the elements, UV.
Yeah.
It's kind of got this nice weight to it, which I think is you know,
looks like a
little bit more premium. And then look, you've got that little bit more. Although this is not airtight, it's not bad.
No, it's
you know.
not.
Now, what is this? Like, how do you apply this?
Yeah, I think you have to pour it onto your hand.
So what's this?
Or you literally use a stick to,
So yeah, for me, this is not hygienic.
No,
that you have to like do that. I found that really weird.
It also doesn't smell very nice.
I'm not gonna put it on you.
I've tried it already.
I know.
It doesn't smell nice at all.
Yeah, it's an awful fragrance. Yeah, it's an awful smell.
They could have put something in there to balance it out.
Well,
I mean, they've put fragrance in everything else, so I don't understand why they haven't put it in here.
We don't know. I mean, look, it's actually quite a thick serum for vitamin C.
It feels nice.
I don't think the smell's that bad, but I know that online and on my social media, people have been saying it's really bad. So we've got water-based, you've got tetrahexador ascorbate, which is actually a good vitamin C. So it's good quality vitamin C, probably the most stable.
Yeah.
I think that obviously, my view is that you should always be kind of using more stable forms of ascorbic acid. You can mix that with kind of even like copper chelates and even glutathione. So there's better things out there than tetrahexador. Everyone says that that's the best.
Yeah, glutathione is quite popular now, isn't it?
Yeah, you can get precursors of vitamin C's, which are really quite nice and a lot more stable. So I think that, you know, they're a little bit better. It's got ferulic acid, which is fantastic. So, you know, the vitamin C, E, ferulic, the famous one from SkinCeuticals, you know, it's based on this. But, you know, they've added some good, like, green tea extracts, like Camellia sinensis leaf extract in there, which is pretty good as well. The polysorbate 20 is a skin sensitizer, so it can irritate skin. So you may get skin irritation with this if you use it, if you're sensitive skin. But overall, it's not a bad formulation at all, actually. So
I think they have some nice ingredients in this
nice,
one.
simple formulation, nice ingredients. Price is £29. Actually, in comparison to other products with that form of vitamin C in, actually is a good price point for £30. I think that the issues of the pack are an issue. So that dropper, that's not quite a dropper, it's not quite hygienic. And I think because it's not airtight, it's not going to be stable for very long. So possibly like after
a couple of weeks, probably.
It's going to smell horrid.
Yeah, it already
starting to smell bad actually after a week. So, but you know, hey, there's a price point there, so maybe you have to buy it every 2 weeks.
I actually think it's quite a nice product though overall for that price mark,
for that price
most
mark.
vitamin C's,
that
level of ingredients,
£60, £70.
Yeah, minimum.
Or whatever, $80, something like that. Yeah. Okay, fine. So this is the milk toner. I'm going to let you talk about this one because you're the one that seems to be using this quite a bit.
Yeah, it's actually really nice, and I don't normally use toners because most of the ingredients.
It's like a coconut.
Yeah. In most of the products that I use, they're pH balanced, so there's no need for a toner in there.
Toner is just a marketing ploy.
Yeah.
You should be able to balance your pH with cleanser, but hey, you know what? Sometimes you like marketing ploys.
Yeah, it smells of coconut, so it's quite nice. I'm not sure everyone would like that.
No, I think it's very on trend.
But it feels very nice. It feels very soft, and it doesn't actually get absorbed into the skin. For me, it didn't get absorbed.
You gotta wash it off, right?
Yeah, you should have to wash it off.
So what they're saying over here, they're saying to wash off, right? So this is not one of those that you can just put on and leave on toner.
No.
Okay.
But even when you wash it off, it feels quite moisturising.
I think that the problem here is that obviously there's perfume in this product, which, you know, is really sad actually, because there's a lot of nice things here with avocado extract, apple fruit extract we've got in there, castor oil, you've got the jojoba seed oil, you've also got one of my favourite ingredients, Chondrus crispus extract, which is great for the skin barrier and great for collagen building as well. But again, apricot kernel oil, there's some good things in here, and then it's just ruined by the addition of the fragrance, which really I don't feel like they needed. So, you know, this is a common theme with Kylie Skin. As soon as the formulation becomes quite a little bit more complicated and a lot better, suddenly they have to feel like they add that perfume in. Very good idea of a product. Some people want that sort of milky texture.
Yeah, it feels very nice.
You either get gel texture or cream, but what about milky stuff? Not everyone wants it, but I think that it's an interesting product choice.
Yeah, and it certainly feels very nice on the skin. And actually, the ingredients aren't terrible. Just the fact that she's put perfume in there, which lets her down. But overall, her
she
products
hasn't put this
are
in.
very
She
good.
just signed it off. Yeah. So someone
you'd
that
like to
knows,
think she had something to do with it. Perhaps
yeah,
the
I think
colour.
that she definitely wanted it to be vegan, and there's some great things about, you know, kind of replacement of things that are vegan, and we'll talk about it when we talk about the lip balm.
Can I actually ask you? So the fact that this product is gluten-free, how does that affect the skin?
It doesn't
I thought
really.
it's only affected if you consume it.
Yeah, I mean, look, you know, when you're putting things on the surface of the skin, then you are absorbing it, but very rarely you're going to be absorbing it to quantities that's really going to affect anything. Things like parabens build up in the skin over time, and therefore, you know, we don't want those sort of things. But you know, like even with vegan skincare, you know, some of the there's a lot of skincare that is vegan, but you have to just apply for vegans. So, for example, in the products that we formulated, there are no animal-based things, but we just didn't want to go through all of the things to apply for it.
It's a long,
it's a long process. But I mean, she's things like lanolin and things like that. You know, they're used in pregnancy, post-pregnancy things. But you know, there's other vegan substitutes that you can use, and she's done some good changes for some vegan substitutes. So I think that you've got to really,
I guess she's targeting a wider audience, isn't she, by making it vegan?
Detox face mask.
Oh, I didn't try that.
I did.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, this is probably one of my favorite products in the range. Just look at that, how smooth that is.
But it's already smooth. Your forehead's already smooth.
My forehead is smooth because of other things. Namely, something beginning with B and ending with X.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but also good skincare too. But look, I found this really quite nice. It was a nice product to use. It didn't irritate my skin. I like the concept of clay cleanser. I think that this face mask is actually a good idea. I would have liked to have seen it paired. Like, you know how we thought, well, you can have a clay cleanser and it can be a mask at the same time. Just the addition of just some like surfactants, just to kind of make it into a bit of best of both worlds would have been a genius move. But
and it's cost saving.
And it's cost saving. So, but let's have a look at the ingredients. And actually, we can see it. Kaolin clay. Big fan of kaolin clay. And you know what? There's not really anything in here that's kind of standing out as being really bad at all. It's a very neutral smell, and you know they've done actually a good. I know there's only one negative thing from here because we formulated a charcoal cleanser that's a mask, and when the kaolin clay was at the appropriate level, i.e. what the formulator said, the smell was just horrendous.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Without fragrance. This doesn't have fragrance. So I know that the level of kaolin clay is very on the floor. It's very minimal, and you can feel it actually. So that's the only criticism that I have. I don't like seeing sea silt in products. I just think that it's actually comedogenic. It gives acne, but that's a very small thing. They've had to add some charcoal powder to it too. So this is the reason why they've decreased on the clay, increased on the charcoal powder.
To make it look more clear.
Yeah, so I think it's more about like it looks like it's a clay mask, but actually, truly, it's not so much of a clay mask. It's more of a charcoal mask. But nevertheless, there's some great ingredients. Again, some great extracts. Chondrus crispus extract as well. Just a great, you know, so like we said, a Florida formulating ingredient. Sunflower seed oil. All of these things, you know, it's pretty good. Some olive oil based things and tocopherol as well. You know, a lot of great things in this product. It's not gonna get you from A to B, but it'll keep you at A. It's not harmful. Doesn't have any perfume in there, but the ingredients I think are not at such a high level. clarifying facial oil. I think this is a great
Yes.
concept because this is saying that this is going to be for acne prone skin and it's oil based.
It's actually not that oily.
It's not that oily,
No.
yeah. I like this. It's pretty
Yeah,
alright. Yeah,
nice
it's
pipette.
decent, nice little pipette. I like pipettes and oils.
Honest.
Sunflower oil, a bit of coconut. That's what it smells like.
Yeah, it smells lovely.
Yeah.
And it feels very nice.
It's actually not hydrating. It's a bit more mattifying, actually,
It is.
isn't it?
It makes it completely matte. And actually, for me, I'm not a big fan of that
So this
matte
is like
look.
a daytime oil.
Yeah. But I mean, a lot of people don't like that dewy look like I do.
Yeah.
And they prefer a matte look. So actually, I think it's quite a nice product.
So here we are. So we've got the safflower seed oil, which is actually pretty good. You got the caprylic triglyceride, so we've got that nice sort of kind of smell that we talked about. Look, we've got some licorice root extract, which is pretty good,
Yeah.
helpful even for kind of little bit of kind of brightening of the skin. Phenoxyethanol, tocopherol. I mean, look, there are some oils here. They're decent oils. There's nothing super expensive. It's average, to be honest, but it's a good starter oil.
Yeah.
It's not going to give you the hydration that you want it to give.
Agree.
But I think that it's an interesting concept. I'm not sure that the concept is for all. It's like the milk toner.
Yeah.
I don't think the concept is for all.
I mean, I personally wouldn't use the oil because for me, it's not moisturising enough.
My view on an oil is that it just adds a little bit more moisture
Yeah.
for people that just feel like they need it more.
Exactly.
Rather than an oil that's drying. It's like a dry oil.
Yeah.
Which, it's interesting.
There are a lot of people out there that actually like that look though on their face.
But for me, it's like, this has got to be the most popular product from the range.
Yes, I quite enjoyed that.
And you tried this. In fact, are
Got it
you
on
not
right
wearing
now.
it right now?
I have. And I like the fact that you forgot the little scoop inside.
Was there a scoop inside?
Yeah, I
Sorry.
actually really like that because most lip balms don't come with one. And it's quite unhygienic. I think it's a 2-in-1, which is a perk because it's hydrating the lips as a mask, and it's also it looks like you're wearing a lip gloss.
Right, let's look at the formulation. Stop laughing at me. Right. So look, this is a vegan product. So most things in the lips will have lanolin in it because that's probably the best product for lips, and most people would replace that with lanolol. I'm never sure how to pronounce it, guys. But actually, interestingly, she's got diglycerol polyacylidipate 2. Okay.
To make it more moisturized.
Yeah, that's actually a replacement for lanolin. And I think that's a genius move, guys. I think that's a really genius move. They've got the shea butter in there, caprylic triglyceride, which is in every product nowadays. The kiwi seed oil, which is great. And then you've got aroma/flavor. And you know what?
It tastes like cake.
It tastes a little bit citrusy. Is it citrusy?
It's like lemon cake.
Yeah, it's a citrusy taste. And we do have aroma/flavor here. Now, if it derived from citrus, which, our taste buds are different to everyone else, that can be a sensitizing ingredient, actually. So
that's not great.
It's not the best thing. You've got the coconut oil, which I think would have just made it taste nice anyway, to be honest. Avocado oil. Titanium dioxide actually is not a bad addition there. You get a little bit of protection there and reflection in that area as well, which is quite good. And then the carnauba wax, obviously, second instead of something like beeswax.
Yeah.
So, this is, for me, a great benchmark ingredients product for a vegan lip balm. I'm going to go as far as saying that actually that is very good, and I'm quite impressed with that product actually. And yeah, I think it looks good on me too.
You take that off.
Okay, I need to take it off. Yes, sorry. Is that better?
But I'm going to say, yeah, I'm actually going to use that. I'm going to put that in my handbag.
I mean, look, I'd use it on my hands.
I think it looks really nice and it feels really lovely.
Yeah, on the hands it's a bit too thick, but it's not bad.
Yeah, overall it's a great product, and it's probably my favourite product out of them all actually.
Overall, Kylie Skin, I think, for the products and the visuals, I think it's really in a subset.
Yeah.
So it's really in the younger age range, female. I think that does a disservice to the brand. I think they should probably change that.
Yeah.
Because the actual formulations are quite sophisticated. They're a little bit more on trend. They're not groundbreaking. There's not so many actives in there.
No, yeah.
So I guess that's mainly, again, it doesn't align, because if it's, you think of early teens, the way your skin used to break out, adolescent acne, I would have wanted a little bit more kind of anti-acne, all of these things, maybe a little bit more mattifying stuff. They've got the mattifying oil, but that's all I've got. And also, I think, I'm not sure whether there's an SPF in the brand or not.
Yeah, there is.
There is, right? So the SPF we've got to have a look at. Maybe we'll have a look at it a later date. But I think that, just the brand should be teaching people what should be good about skincare. And I think that, with the addition of fragrance, that's kind of pushed it down a notch.
Yeah.
So the packaging could probably be improved. I think like 5 out of 10,
Yeah.
because it doesn't preserve the ingredients, which is a shame.
But it looks pretty.
Yeah. Actual actives, I think, it's a low. It's kind
There's
of 4 out of 10.
not enough.
There's
Yeah.
nothing there that's going to change your skin or
Your
help
skin
the
will just stay the same. It might feel good, but it's not going to actually improve.
Yeah. And in addition of perfume, that's what takes it down from 5 to 4, really, to be honest. But overall, I think it's a nice 5 out of 10 brand. It's a good thing for a first launch, actually, to be honest. And actually probably get better with consumer feedback. Definitely increasing some of those actives and reducing the perfume would probably be a really good thing, with a focus on, let's say, evidence-based results would have been quite nice. So there you have it. That's the review for Kylie Skin. If you want to see any more reviews for any other brands, just let us know. We're happy to take time out and try it out for the next couple of weeks. So just let us know if you've got any questions about the brand, because we didn't mention everything in there, because the video would have been a lot longer. For other types of reviews, we do things on our socials, on our Instagram page, Somji, Somji Skin. For clinical stuff, obviously Dr. Melly Spa and all the other platforms that we have as well. So click like and subscribe, because we're always going to be uploading new videos. We might be featuring a product you know and love or you hate. So just let us know what you want us to do.